Hello, welcome again to my DAX series, and today I'm going to share with you on the special DAX formula called calendar. If you are a sales analyst, operations analyst, if you do reports that you have to show how things are changing over a period of time, and the date is very significant for you in this your report, then you will have been hearing about the rule that you should always have a date table. It's useful when maybe you're working across different tables that have dates in them, and it's preferable to have one specific table that relates to all these other tables, and then whenever you need to use any date column, you pick from that particular table. Okay, so without wasting any more time, how do you create a date table? There are many ways, but the one I want to show you is how you create it using calendar, and I think it's the most recommended way of creating a date table in Power BI. So you go to modeling, and then you click on new table, and I'm going to call the table date table. Okay, so I type in the formula name calendar, and the way it works is you provide it with a start date. So the commonest approach is you put the date you want to start, and so you typically wrap that around, wrap it round inside the date formula. So 20, maybe I'll start from 2017 January 1st, and then the end date. So again, I'm talking about the most common approach is most people put today as the end date, so that way you always have a calendar that goes from as far back as you want and then to the current date, and every day the current date is being incremented, so the table keeps growing one row extra per day. And the moment I do enter, that's what comes up. And then if you want, you can decide to generate from it. Maybe you want to also extract the month, and you can easily do that with the uh, format formula, which is the equivalent of text in Excel. And I say maybe you should get me the month as maybe 3 letter, let's use 4. And maybe you also want to get out the year, and I'll repeat the same thing: format, dates, but year, so 4 Ys. Okay, so this is the commonest approach of using a date table. There are other ways. The other ways are, I won't be able to demo it completely, but I can show you, try to point in a direction. So again, using calendar, so what people sometimes do is they tell calendar to go and pick first date in an existing table. So you can say you should pick first date in a table you already have. Maybe in this case, the table that I have created, date table, you should pick the first date from it. But in reality, it will be first date from a table you already have in existing, maybe the operations record, the transaction table. And then you can say you should also pick the last date in maybe the same table, right? So this is another way people use calendar, and you see it works this way also. So that is it, and thank you.